Have you been taking acid reflux medications for longer than 6 weeks? If you have, this video is specifically for you. All the popular acid reflux medications have potential serious side effects. And that is not just some glib fact that I have made up. The warning of possible serious side effects comes from the FDA. Way back on May the 25th, 2010, the FDA issued a press release which in part states a possible increased risk of fractures of the hip, wrist and spine with high doses or long-term use of a class of medications called proton pump inhibitors, or in other words, the most popular acid reflux medications. Wow, this is serious. We are talking an increased risk of a fractured hip, wrist or spine from taking acid reflux medications long-term or in high doses. So let's talk about hip fractures for a moment. In 2010, the Annals of Internal Medicine published the combined findings of a number of independent studies which showed a very high rate of short-term mortality after a hip fracture. Initially, I included some figures in this video from these studies, but I realised studies are boring and I didn't want to bore you with the statistics. If you're interested in the shocking findings that detail the increased risk of dying shortly after breaking a hip, I recommend you Google hip fractures associated with increased mortality rates. Okay, that is all very shocking, I hear you say, but what is the link between acid reflux medications and a fractured hip? PPIs, or proton pump inhibitors, or acid reflux medication neutralise or inhibit the production of stomach acid. That is how it stops acid reflux. However, stomach acid breaks down your food into small particles to allow the small intestine to absorb the minerals from the food you swallow. You just need stomach acid. So little or no stomach acid means the food is not broken down or digested properly, and the majority of the minerals you swallow pass from your body. You wave goodbye to all the goodies when you flush. And calcium is one of the many minerals we wave goodbye to. By now I hear you saying, I get it, because I'm sure you have heard of a link between a lack of calcium and brittle bones. So if you've taken acid reflux medications for any length of time, chances are you lack calcium. And you probably lack a lot of other vitamins and minerals because a lack of stomach acid just doesn't affect the absorption of calcium. When we lack stomach acid, most of the minerals pass straight through, leading to a whole host of health issues. So, big announcement! There is a solution that we refer to as the two-part solution. Firstly, you need to eliminate acid reflux, naturally. And secondly, you need to replace the vitamins and minerals that you have waved goodbye to over the years. And that means all vitamins and minerals crucial to your good health. And there's about 75 of them, not to mention the amino acids and essential fatty acids that you also need. Here are the links to the two-part solution. So click on the first button for the acid reflux solution, and then come back and click on the second button for the vitamin and mineral solution. Both parts of the solution are equally important. It is great to stop acid reflux naturally, but you also need to fill up the tank with the correct levels of vitamins and minerals. Just like a vehicle that runs out of gas, it stops. If your body runs out of minerals, guess what happens? So we thank you very much for watching this video, and we sincerely hope you take the recommended action, and wishing you the very best of health. Thank you very much.